Well, new motions have been filed in the Summer Wells Reward Fund lawsuit. 6-year-old Summer Wells was reported missing from her Beach Creek home in Hawkins County in June of 2021. There has been an active Amber Alert ever since. The Church Hill Rescue Squad was in charge of a massive ground search in the days following her reported disappearance. The rescue squad also created a reward fund that was set to expire and go to the Children's Advocacy Center that covers the area in which Summer lives. It's now the center of a civil lawsuit. Since our last update, the Children's Advocacy Center has filed an answer asking the judge to make them the beneficiary of the $40,000+ fund. Summer's parents, Don and Candus Wells, have been added as defendants. Ansley Daniel is in the studio to help bring us up to speed and break down what exactly this means. Ansley?
Well, Sarah, the case over this reward fund has been confusing to say the least. Now, the Church Home Rescue Squad and the Children's Advocacy Center are just hoping that this can be settled and the focus can be put back on fighting Summer Wells. The Church Hill Rescue Squad filed a lawsuit on June 30th asking for the judge to determine who gets the $40,305 and some change of the Summer Wells Reward Fund.
If it wasn't used for that specific purpose, that they'll get a refund. Or did they understand if it's not used for that specific purpose, it's going to go to CAC? I think that's the issue to determine.
Joseph McMurray is a Kingsport attorney not affiliated with the case. He says in order for the judge to have a valid ruling, all parties who could have a claim on the money in the fund must be notified.
You have to comply with one thing, and that is doing your due diligence. If they do have an address, telephone number, or any information on some of these donors, they would have to exhaust reasonable efforts in order to locate these individuals.
The only defendant named in the lawsuit to file an official response is the Children's Advocacy Center, asking the judge to grant them the money. The rescue squad's attorney also filed a motion adding Don and Candus Wells as defendants in the case.
I can only speculate, but after contemplating the lawsuits and thinking it over, potentially, I suppose some of the parties actually considered that maybe Don Wells or Candus Wells has some kind of interest in this money.
The Wells declined an interview with News Channel 11, but a spokesperson did release a statement saying in part, the Wells have remained separate from the reward fund from the beginning. Their only request in the past was that the timeline be extended. At this time, they prefer to have nothing to do with the issue and did not request nor give any affirmation that they would like to be a defendant or plaintiff in any matter concerning the Summer Wells Reward Fund. However, they will comply to the court document if the matter is not resolved. So, what's next? Alan Coop, the attorney for the Church Hill Rescue Squad, declined to comment on the suit, but he did send a letter saying that a notice of service by publication will appear in the Rogersville Review.
After this runs and after 30 days has expired, the judge would be able to adjudicate the rights of these individuals. Whether or not it's a fake name, whether or not they read the paper, they have checked all the boxes in order for the judge to be in a place where he can make a ruling and it would actually stick.
That letter from the rescue squad's attorney said that they hope this will be placed on the court's docket in February of 2023. The Children's Advocacy Center's director declined to comment since this involves pending litigation.
Ansley, thanks. An Amber Alert remains active for Summer Wells. If you have credible information that could help find her, call 1-800-TBI-FIND.